Good morning, Grayscale. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today, as always, we're going to be playing a little bit of RuneScape. It's a shorter stream today because I have work later in the afternoon, and I'm going to have to leave around noon, so about a 2-hour stream today. Not horrible, but not amazing, you know. It is what it is. I gotta do what I gotta do. So, let's just jump right into it, shall we? Here we are, in the beautiful game of old school RuneScape. How about that, How about that? Alright. So, let's see here. I figured out a cool thing you can do with your OBS. So, there's a way to get a source to become a dock, which is incredibly useful because I can set up the mod screen here, or not the mod screen, the menu screen that does all this stuff, right? I can set that up and then be able to actually click in it on this little source dock, right?
Look how cool my character looks like, by the way.
And then I can just click in here and it works just fine. And it's fantastic. Like, I didn't even know you could do that. Right? It's so fucking cool. That's a possibility for me now. Today we're gonna do just some grinding out of some pretty basic stuff. Get ourselves some more fishing levels. Get ourselves some food for the future, because I need better food. I'm realizing I need better food for some of the stuff I want to do. Right? I don't want to have to kite everything forever. And I'd like to be able to do some higher level quests. And that being said, I'm going to be doing that mostly probably fishing for today and cooking. Fishing and cooking, we're going to try to level up some stuff. See where we can get, you know? See if there's anything that is, blah, blah, blah words. Sure, why not? This is a new video by Settled.
What if you had literally nothing? No money, no armor, no weapons, and you had to kill every single boss in the game in combat level order? That's exactly what I'm attempting today. The only way I can buy gear is by selling loot that I receive from each boss kill, and I can only kill each boss one time. I'll have to work my way up from the bottom of the bossing ladder, starting at the lowest level boss in the game, a level 106 Obor, and end the challenge with the highest level boss in the game, a level 1563 Soul Heredit in the Colosseum.
Damn.
There are 56 bosses in this challenge, and if I want any hope at attempting the bosses at the top of the ladder, I might need a rare drop or two. I was inspired to try this by Solo Mission, who attempted this challenge well.
I'm going to pause real quick and I'm going to transition back to here for a sec, because I need to get my Discord off of this screen and into another one. Okay. Cool. Now I can just click back and forth on that one. Alright. We're back into it.
Over a year ago, he made it all the way to the Inferno, but couldn't quite finish it off, so this challenge has never been fully completed. And the reason why I'm really interested in trying it is that it might be impossible now. We've had tons of really difficult bosses added to the game since then. Inflation has raised the price of crucial items tremendously. Supplies are way more expensive.
Why did that happen to all of those? Holy, okay.
And some changes they made to two of the lowest level bosses in the run all but guarantee you go into complete poverty to start things off. So.
Damn, man. That sucks. Uh-oh.
I want you to join me.
No.
Let's get started. I've decided I'm going to start the challenge by getting a haircut. I just feel like the extra defense bonus from having hair could be the difference maker. You never know. This is where our journey begins. Obor level 106, a boss I have 0 items for. There's a couple rules for this challenge. All money must be from the 1 kill I get on each boss. I can't pick up items to sell, and I can't use untradeable items unless they're buyable, which means things like Void, Defenders, Arclight are unobtainable, and that makes the ladder even harder to climb. My player-owned house is also banned. Anything inside of it, off limits. The only bosses I'll be skipping are the Slayer bosses, since they all require a Slayer task to be killed. And they would make the challenge easier. There's not even really any strategy here. This is gonna be pure luck.
Punch him!
Maybe a nicely timed redemption could help me here, but I just need to hope he hits nothing and I hit something. Unfortunately for me, the average Obor loot is roughly 200 coins. It didn't used to be like that, but now the only way to get loot is by getting a giant key and opening the chest. We are probably not getting one of those. It's a 6% chance, so whatever we get here,
poor guy,
we're really gonna have to make use of it.
Oh, he's on the McTile account. Interesting.
Please. Yes, we got him. Okay, the loot is 6 nature runes. That's it. You don't even get big bones from this boss anymore. You get giant bones, and these are untradeable. 500 coins. The next boss on the list is Barrows. I have to think of a setup for 500 coins. I have no idea what I can even do with this. I mean, this gets me like 50 airstrikes. That's not enough. Is the challenge just over? What can I do here? Wait, how much? Oh, it bought for 249. Oh my god, this is the key. The ammo for the Black Salamander is 1 coin each. Oh my god, this works. This actually isn't even a bad setup. Oh my god, I can't afford a spade. Okay, had to run all the way to a farming shop because it's only 3 coins here. So that's.
I mean, you did technically buy it, so that yeah.
Clan Wars now with our minigame teleport. I can't use the rejuvenation pool in my house, but I can use these public pools at Clan Wars to regen my stats at least. I'll probably buy a Ring of Dueling later just to make that easier. It is time for Barrows.
God damn, my guy.
Prayer to get through the entire run, and I don't need to leave. Barrows Brothers are level 115, by the way. All right, this Barrows chest is so important. This is like where most of our money's gonna come from. Please. No unique, but decent amount of blood runes. No death runes. I think that's okay. Right around 32k.
Hey, yeah, there we go.
I'm gonna buy some very cheap food. Wines are 4 coins each. That's amazing. And I'm gonna buy a Ring of Dueling so I can reset my stats easier after each boss. Bryophyta level 128. I'm gonna try to keep using this salamander for the next few bosses.
Burn the man.
It's so cheap. It's so cost effective. I need to save every penny. Bryophyta got the same rework as Obor. I need a Mossy Key to get any decent loot from here. The average drop is around 700 coins, so not really expecting much here. Bryophyta down, and 119 coins. This might be a hard challenge. You guys are gonna love this next boss. All I need is a bronze pickaxe. Look at this big, beautiful level 160 gemstone crab. This is an official
this man loves torture. He's a masochist.
And it's on the wiki boss
man's a
list.
masochist.
Although the gemstone crab doesn't even really have HP, it just dies after 10 minutes. So I'm doing this on a PvP world because it's the only way I could get a world to myself. All right, we're almost done, and we can mine the crab for 3 gems because I'm the only one here. It might not sound like a lot, but once again, every drop counts. Let's see what we get. Those might be the worst gems. 349 coins. It's something. It is something. It's time to upgrade the gear. I'm gonna buy some black D-hide. It's gonna help our black salamander out a lot because he's kind of carrying right now, and he could use some help. Level 200 Scurious is our next boss. I think the black salamander is probably close to its lifespan for this run. I'm gonna have to the real gear setup.
Keep going.
Soon. There's a chance we get something really good here. We could get a clue scroll, a rune chain body. Lots of potential here. All right, Scurious.
Salamander to the end.
2,000 coins. No, the average drop is 10k here. That's probably not very ideal. This might have to be the last boss I use the salamander on. It's gonna start ramping up fast.
No.
Chaos Fanatic level 202 is next. Okay, I'm over a minute into this kill, and he still has so much health. I think The salamander might be getting outclassed. I need something better. Oh no! I only have 10 tar left. Wait,
Idiot.
This is really
Sorry.
bad. This is not good. Oh my god.
Punch him!
Dude, this is horrible. Please. Yes! Oh,
That's insane.
Let's go. That's actually so good. It was worth it. Oh my god, that's actually such a good drop for me right now. How much is that? 42k.
Okay, now he's gonna be able to get some real budget gear.
This is a really nice cash stack. I think I can risk one more boss with the salamander. Crazy archaeologist, level 204. Crazy archaeologist down. Emeralds and sapphires. It's, you know, it's okay. It's okay. Salamander served us so well. Thank you for your service. We have 67k to get ourselves a setup for Scorpia.
Wealthfront offers a cash account that has one of the highest interest rates on the market.
I've been doing really well on my health grind recently. I've been using this walking pad every day. And sticking with the theme of being on the health grind, today's sponsor is AG1. 5 free AG1 travel packs. That's so big. I was not expecting to profit here, but we did. Net worth is just under 100k after that, and it's time to buy ourselves a decent range setup. Very important. Let's buy ourselves an accumulator so we save as much ammo as possible. Very easy one coming up. Giant mole level 230. There's no drop I can get here that's super exciting, but it's guaranteed profit. And he's dead. 100 air runes, amazing. But this is why Giant Mole is so good. The claw and skins, ooh, okay, see, that's pretty nice. We do a little investing. We're gonna get ourselves a pair of rune gloves. Massive upgrade for less than 7k. The cheapest melee setup money can buy for this boss. Dragon Mace, Strength Amulet. It's time to do the Amoxicillin. I'm gonna do this one on a PvP world because, in case you didn't know, being on a PvP world lets you use blighted supplies, which are priced at a pretty big discount to regular supplies. The trade-off is potentially getting killed for everything you own. Amoxicillin is level 263. Amoxicillin eliminated. I don't know if that's a good drop or not. Loot was just under 15k. I can work with that. Okay, things are getting exciting. We have our first money boss coming up, which is Calvera.
Money boss.
This is the time to get good drops. We have all of God Wars coming up in less than 20 bosses. Then we've got raids. We're gonna need all 3 combat styles. We need money, and Calverion is probably the first boss that can really provide that. The average loot here is 45k with multiple lottery ticket items. There's 4 drops over 500k and 2 drops over 1,000,000 GP. All right, level 264 Calverion. Dragon Mace still holding its own. Took a couple minutes for the kill. And 12k. No, that's not good. Oh no. There is a good chance this
I'm getting messages from my work. Let me check those.
Money. We're gonna need some anti-fire and anti-poison. Level 276 King Black Dragon. Oh, the nostalgia. My god, I'm tearing him up, dude. My crossbow is disgusting. Dragon down. Okay, not bad. Honestly, not bad. I might have made the slightest bit of profit. Trident purchased for 41k. I hope 40 casts is going to be enough for this one. Deranged Archaeologist, level 276. Average loot here is about 17k with a 1 in 43 chance of hitting the steel ring. That thing's around.
Okay, I gotta do some work stuff.
Was enough. And
which
we
sucks,
got 10
but
white berries for our troubles.
luckily I can AFK while doing
I
that.
lost a lot of money on this kill. I decided to run all the way up this mountain to buy climbing boots just to save myself 500 coins. The next boss on the ladder was Hispori, combat level 284, and this is a big money boss. The average Hispori loot is 63k. That's like half my net worth right now. And there's a 1 in 35 chance I get the bottomless compost bucket, which is 1.5 mil. I feel like I gotta hit something rare to clear the Inferno. All right, Hispori down. This could allow me to make a really deep run. Come on, something big. Oh no. Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh no, it's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. I think I need a gear up going into these next couple bosses. How much is a Sarah sword? Oh, that's very accessible. That's a tier 70 weapon for 100k. I have to sell my mace to get it, but I think I just invest everything in this. Oh, I got it for a bargain, 92k. Level 302 Spindle. Every wilderness boss is such good money, and my next couple bosses, I'm gonna need all 3 combat styles, so...
Why am I getting so many messages?
Something good here. Life is all about getting loot, dude. It's so fun.
I'm fucking working on it, Tara.
Okay, I have to price check this. I don't actually know. 11k for the bolts, around 6k for the restores. It could be worse. Yes, guys, my Lipwort seeds sold for 200 coins. Oh, nice. We got a little bargain on those. That completes my setup for Dagonoth Kings. All 3 combat styles. I went pretty budget. Feeling lazy. I'm just buying the teleport over there. All of the Dagonoth Kings are level 303. And honestly, they could all drop something really good. Oh, that's not good. Oh! We have never been better. It's fine. All right, Supreme down. For a nature talisman. Beautiful. I have Earth Strike for Rex, which he does have an Earth weakness. It's still gonna take a very long time though. Okay, Rex down. Let's see the Berserker ring. Steel Kite Shield. Beautiful. The last Dagonoth King for 5 sharks. Okay, it's something. I used a decent amount of supplies. Oh, wait, the bones are expensive. I forgot about that. Okay, 43k. Chaos Elemental, level 305. The average Chaos Elemental kill is worth 35k excluding rare drops, so this could be...
If you're living with HIV, imagine being good to go without daily HIV pills. Good to go?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I don't even have
Right,
HIV.
Chaos Ellie down
So,
for 8 mahogany planks. Wow. How much is this gonna be? 15.5k. I guess it could be worse, Chaos Elemental. You know, you tried your best. I'm just really hoping I hit something disgustingly rare before the challenge gets way, way harder, because we're still in the early leagues right now. I'm gonna treat myself to a little upgrade. Next boss is Sarachnis, level 318. Sarachnis down for a massive... Okay, 21k raw cash. I feel like that's not even bad. I want to make another upgrade. I'm going to go for the Amulet of Glory. We've got a really important boss coming up here. Level 320 Artio is next on the ladder.
That's enough messages, please.
With tons of lottery ticket items we could get. Artio, please, I'm begging you to drop me money. Oh no. Compost? 1200 GP. Oh no. That is the worst possible drop. The next boss on the ladder is insanely important, and there's multiple reasons for that. Skotizo has an average loot of 164k. That's pretty close to doubling my net worth on its own, but it's also got a guaranteed drop of a hard clue scroll, which I am allowed to do. It also has a 1 in 4 chance of giving me an elite clue scroll, both of which have insane potential to skyrocket my net worth. In Solo Mission's attempt at this challenge, he pulled over 1.3 mil from this exact boss. There's also a 1 in 10 chance I pull at least 3 ancient shards from here, which for just 1,000 coins would make me my best weapon for both Duke and Yama much higher up the ladder. I am very, very desperate here, Skotizo. All right, huge loot potential here. Come on. Okay, grimy torsos. That might be really good. Only 1 ancient shard and no elite clue.
Hey, what's up? How you doing, Laura?
Is 160k. How much is this? 75. Oh, okay, we have to remain hopeful. It's down to the hard clue. The hard clue can still save this. Caskets. This could make or break the run. It actually could make or break it. Let's do it. 26k. Oh, it's so over. Oh, it's so over. Well, the nice part about the next 3 bosses is that the supplies are going to be completely free. It's time for Moons of Peril. We should breeze through this one. Okay, Eclipse Moon down. Blue Moon, level 3.
Trying to figure out a way to be productive. Let's get productive.
Blood Moon down, pretty clean. Give you something good from
I'm
this.
currently also doing work stuff because she's like, please respond to these ASAP. And I have to go in and fucking edit some of my time clock stuff so I can get paid.
This one might take a little while because I think I'm going to flinch the entire kill. Just to save as many supplies as possible, I'm trying to save literally every penny I can. Kalphite Queen dead, and the loot is Death Runes and Ranging Potion. That should be pretty decent. Zalkana was the next boss on the ladder, and even though she's technically a skilling boss, she does have a combat level of 336, unlike the other 2 skilling bosses in the game. Okay, that was way closer than it needed to be. 565 gold ore. Okay, that could be pretty good. 71k, that's what I'm talking about, Zalkano. All right, time for the Royal Titans, and I also forgot to bring anything to douse these flames with. I'm probably fine, I just might take some damage. Royal Titans defeated. 4-minute kill. It's technically more profitable to loot the Fire Queen, so we're going for it. Oh, there we go. Rune Plate Skirt, some good herbs. That's what we need. All right, we're moving up. It's time for our first raid. Kind of. We're doing entry mode Theater of Blood. As you can see, I spent very little on this setup. Probably 3,000 coins on runes and arrows.
Yay, 30 fishing. Let's fucking
Cleared.
go.
Shout out the Saradomin sword for carrying. Spent like nothing on the supplies, so anything we get here, pretty much pure profit. I don't even think that's bad. Right around 40k. Pretty happy with that. I think it's time for the biggest upgrade of the entire challenge so far. It's like almost half my cash stack right now, but it's so worth it. The Barrow's Gloves bonuses are just too good to pass up. Now we have a perma all-around upgrade to every single style. We're gonna be completing the wilderness with these next 3 bosses, and all of them have insane potential. First one up is Vedion. All right, Vedion down. We need something big. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Ooh, that's a good buy.
We finally got something insanely good. I'm so happy. It just saved the run. Oh, that is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. 751k. That just tripled my net worth, not even counting the Barrow's Gloves. That's amazing. I'm gonna hold off on making any big upgrades until I finish these last 2 wilderness bosses, but we're in a good spot. Venenatis, level 464. It's a little unfortunate, but Marcus17 here decided to join the kill at the last minute, so he might get some of this loot. Not bad. Oh, he stole Chaos Runes from me. Pretty decent loot though, over 100k again. We're actually making a comeback. Final wilderness boss, Callisto, level 470. All right, last money boss for a while. Let's see what we get. Oh, okay, wait. 190k. I'm so happy with that. I think a deep run is actually possible now. It was looking really bleak.
Hopefully. That's everything. God, that's so many fucking messages. But I think I got it done. Okay. I think that's everything.
Crossbow or any serious upgrade.
Hi, how are you?
I am. How you doing?
It's unfortunately very likely that I lose money killing the 4 guys.
I just did some work stuff.
There's also a small chance I hit it really big. I'm just gonna trade crossbow.
But good. I got a bunch of messages from my boss like, please fix these ASAP, and I need to fix them to get paid. So I did that, and now I am done with that. Thank God.
20k coins. Okay, I think we made some money there. My expectations aren't high at God Wars. I just don't want to lose money. Commander Zillion.
How are you? I also sent the thing to Kim, and she hasn't seen it yet.
20k coins again? I accept.
Oh, Kim!
At level 624. It's really nice that I can just use.
No one just did respond actually.
That should be the kill. 3 super restores. I mean, that's pretty good for a God Wars.
And thank you.
That's honestly not bad.
W. Kim, indeed.
God Wars with a profit. It's time for the Huey code.
I figured that would help cheer you up a bit.
This boss is pretty risk-free.
You're a very valuable part of our community, and I want you to remember that. I think if you don't stream a lot, you don't get the messages in chat very often, kind of thing. You know, you'll start to not necessarily forget, but
I'm just gonna do the range.
You know,
should get through it. Hopefully without dying.
It can fall to the back of mind how much we care about you.
Maybe a Staff of the Dead, maybe a hilt, or blood runes. We came out of God Wars with a profit, which is so unlikely. I'm very happy with that. All right, you know we're getting high up the ladder when we start seeing the gauntlet. Hunlef level 674, just regular gauntlet.
Also, this video is wild. This man's a masochist. There's no other way to see it other than he's a masochist. So basically what he had to do is kill every boss in the game, starting from the lowest level 1 and going up. And then he basically has to take the loot that he gets, sell that loot, and try to use that loot to get stuff to kill the next boss, and so on and so forth. And most of these bosses don't have drops that, like, unless they're super rare drops that work, but like most of the bosses do not have the loot to sustain that kind of thing. And he's gotten pretty damn far. I'm surprised he's been able to do this. But fucking insane. Man's insane.
And to start here though, you don't need anything to go in. You just immediately get a nice loot, leave. But that is not how the PVM ladder works, and it was really fun to kick Obor to death for 500 coins, honestly. Okay, Hunlef dead. Gauntlet is a money printer. This has a lot of potential. Oh, that's not good. Double chaos roll. Oh no.
Oh, damn, dude.
Protect your family's dreams.
See,
under
like, you
our
get
roof.
some shit drops.
American Family Insurance.
Fuck off.
Terribly wrong. People want to know why God let it happen.
34K. Definitely not gonna make money with this next one, so I'm just gonna save as much money as possible. I'm gonna use iron arrows. We're going into Jad, trying to save.
Oh yeah,
every
Jad ain't gonna
penny
get you
for
jack shit.
Doom and Inferno that are coming up. All right, Jad down. A very long cave. I got a little lazy, I'm gonna be honest. Having the fire cape unlocked for the raids we have coming is super nice, and we can spend this toggle, try to get some money back from our supplies. I'm just gonna spend it all on Onyx Bolt tips, 1500 a pop. By some miracle, I did profit off the fire cape because I used iron arrows. 40k from the Onyx Bolt tips.
Oh damn.
We've got 3 bosses coming up with massive loot potential. First one up is Zulrah, level 725. I bought myself an extremely cheap mage setup. I'm just kind of hoping range does all the work here. All right, nice and easy Zulrah kill. See some good loot, perhaps? Oh, okay, that looks pretty good. 137k, that's what I'm talking about,
Damn.
Zulrah. Let's go. Vorkath up next, level 732.
I killed Vorkath a ton. Vorkath's easy as hell, I will say. I am looking forward to doing it on an Iron Man, eventually. But this is basically money printer dragon. It's this and Zulrah are both money printers, and I've farmed them a lot when I was back on my main. So I'm actually pretty excited about getting to that point, so I can get some real good resources for myself.
Not the best loot from Vorkath, but still a solid 65k. The last money boss, Muspa level 741. A Venator shard is 1 in 100, and that thing is currently 14 mil. But even without that, the average kill here is 150k. All right, Muspa down. Insanely long kill. And we rolled a supply drop. That's probably bad news.
Yeah.
Don't know how much that's gonna be worth. I'm gonna spend 75k on the Ring of Shadows. It's probably the best ring I can get in the challenge right now. It's an amazing all-rounder ring, and I can use it to teleport. It's time for a very budget kill of Duke Succulus. The bosses are getting up there, and we still don't have enough money to get a good melee weapon, so I had to opt for the Dragon Scimitar and the Dragon Battle Axe as my strength boosting special attack. It's gonna be a long kill, but we'll get through it. And Duke is down for
Damn, dude.
60 Dragon Javelin
Dude for the Duke.
56k profit. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to raid. I'm very close to a big upgrade like...
Okay. Excuse me. Sorry. Every time I take my medicine in the morning, I get burpy for a good, I don't know, hour. Let me check my work thing again. I think I got another message. I gotta fucking check it. God damn. I do not like that. The fact that I have, I say that I am not available during this time, but they still fucking message me and expect me to respond. It's like, fuck, man. I say I'm not available. This is literally part of a job for me, you know? A fuck work command? Maybe. Maybe I do. Maybe I do, Kim. Oh my god.
the dragon crossbow, but we're not there yet.
I got a recommendation from somebody about what to do to practice. So there's a what was the name of it? Let me look in the Discord. He sent it.
We have to do a level 300 later, but
where is it?
hopefully we have money
What's
by
the
then.
name?
Baba
Super
done.
Crazy Guitar
Okay,
Maniac
back
Deluxe
eliminated.
2. I gotta look that
Okay,
up.
Alka down. Nice. Dragon Sword is doing well here. Oh, the Surge Pop made the difference. Nice. Here we go. Temekin's Warden, level 772. Ooh, did not expect to be stuck on last row for a minute on a level 150 raid. My damage just did not exist. But we made it work. Okay, purple?
There's a wiki for it?
Please? No. Okay, no purple. Regular loot could still be good here. Come on. Okay, wait. That's really good. 331k.
Let's see this. Continue. Y'all can't hear that, but holy shit, that's loud. Alright, give me a sec.
Choose a guitar. Select a song from amateur or pro.
Oh, it's like a typing game. This isn't what I needed. Okay. Interesting. Not what I needed, but still interesting. Okay. I need to find basically an first-person shooter game. Essentially like a first-person shooter trainer game. Because what OSRS is a rhythm game. And I could play Osu. I could practice with Osu. But I also don't want to pay for Osu. Is Osu free? Because if Osu's free, I'll use Osu. Because basically, it's a lot of clicking very specific parts of the screen, right? And getting practice in that will be very, very useful for me, for the bosses. So that I can accurately click my stuff without being panicked. Agreed. Yay, capitalism.
That's really good.
Let's go working. Aw, man. Aw, man. Aw, man.
It's dragged.
Aw, man.
It's dropped. It's run over.
Fuck off!
Down he goes. One of my favorite bosses in the game. Oh my god, yes!
Yo, that's some good money.
That's why he's my favorite. This prices me in to affording some really good upgrades now. This is gonna be a costly one for sure. I don't expect to profit here, but I bought the best magic setup.
A milli.
For the Whisperer, level 791. Damn, that was a long kill. 88 gold ore. No, okay, definitely lost quite a bit of money on this one from Trident charges. The last Treasure 2 bosses.
By the way, y'all,
10 bosses.
Two things. Now that everybody's here, hello, welcome everybody. So all of y'all, this Saturday is the next Sim show. By the way, this Saturday is the next Sim show at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Translate that to your time zone, and we will be live. We will be going again. This time, hopefully, with less issues. Social in your media, it's more likely than you think. Right here on the default channel and everybody else's channel. We're trying to get that figured out. We may not. It may just be on my channel for this month again, but we're still trying to get that figured out. I'm going to be getting everybody in the Discord. And I'm trying to get the guest. So, right now, I've gotten 2 soft yeses for a guest, but I haven't gotten a hard yes yet. So, hell yeah, no squares. But I am square, so, whatever. So I may be reaching out to a couple other people for guest spots, but for some reason, I'm not getting a confirmed yes, and it's been a month I've been asking people. So hopefully I get a confirmed yes soon, and I can get somebody in, and slot it in, and ready to go. But you'll still be there. I'll be there, and I'll be square. So I just wanted to let everybody know that it is this Saturday, coming up. We got 4 more days. And then I also would like to announce that I am doing my first sub sprint the Sunday after that. So the sub sprint is going to be a 6-hour event. I'm going to be getting as hyped as possible during it, right? We're going to be doing high octane shit. And by that I mean high octane games. Because I want to be able to both embarrass myself because I'm not very good at high octane games and keep the effort up. But that being said, I want everybody to be there at least, because the goal, I have a little goal list, right? Sub sprint info, 6 hours, high octane. So a lot of the rewards currently are based on RuneScape because that's what I've been playing, right? So every sub adds 6 rooftop agility laps and 50 points to the points pool. Now the points pool is points that can be earned by people playing games in the stream, right? So there are certain things that people can do in stream that I will be adding that you can earn the points pool points for your team. So like every month I'm going to be doing like a viewer quiz show or something like that, and then those points will be given to the team that wins, right? It's like a prize pool, right? So one person will represent each team. Your logos, green beans, blue shiggies, red decks, right? And let me pull it back up. So each sub gives that, then each 10 subs also gives this on top of it, and each 50 subs gives this on top of it. Now, I don't expect to get maybe more than 5, 10, maybe 15 subs from this, but I gave rewards all the way up to 1,000 subs. If I get 1,000 subs, then shit's gonna go fucking hype, for one. And I'm gonna have to get an Infernal Cape. Infernal Cape is one of the hardest challenges in this video game, by far, right? So, like, I have the order of completion of how many it's gonna need, and I also have to do a shit ton of agility laps, which is kind of a boring thing to do in game. So it's like I'm getting punished for earning money. Oh shit, sorry. Here, let me put that away. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, so this is the list, right? So the let me start fishing so I don't waste. I'm not EXP wasting in here. So right. The milestones are, if I get 5 subs from this, I will be doing a staring contest 1v1 with members of the GIM. If I lose these staring contests in-game, because there's a way to do a staring contest, it's kind of convoluted, but if they kill me while doing a staring contest, I have to go get them 100 cakes. Basically what you do is you both get on a fishing trawler boat. When you lose the game, you get put into the water. If you're on a PvP world, you can still fight them, and you will stare at each other, because there's no water animations for fighting. So you're basically doing a staring contest until one of you dies. So for every staring contest I lose, I have to get them another cake. Another 100 cakes for them, right? So that's against each member of the group Iron Man that I'm in right now. If I get 10 subs, I will write a song with the OSRS sound font. And the music in this game is fucking fantastic. Let me go ahead and do... Let me turn on the audio. Exactly. Bum, bum. And I have the sound font, so I can make songs with these sounds. So if I get 10 subs, I will be doing that. If I do get 25 subs, I have to complete the entirety of every medium achievement diary, which is kind of difficult. This is a fucking amazing song. Sea Shanty 2. Bam, 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 bam. I have to do this. Pet Chompy Bird Hunt is rough. I have to kill 500 of these pet chompies and or these chompy birds, and then I have like a 1 in 50 chance of getting it every time I kill a chompy. So it's like a really long grind to get this. If I get 100 subs, I have to complete an entire album, 8 songs, in the OSRS sound font. So I will be making an entire 8 songs out of the sounds of this game. Now, if I get 250 subs, which is highly, highly unlikely, I will get the fire cape as soon as possible. I have to get minimum gear and then go in and get the fire cape. I've gotten the fire cape before, but I had really good gear. I know, right? If I get 500 subs, I will do a full video tutorial on how I do my streamer bot alerts and how you can do them too. And more easy than I do them. So if I get 500 subs, I will do a full video tutorial on how to make your own streamer bot alerts so you don't have to use stream elements. Default's default is the new default. Defaultly. And then if I get 1,000, I'll get an Infernal Cape, which is one of the hardest capes in this game to get. Now, I'm not expecting anything, like, maybe in my wildest dreams will get 50 subs, which would be fantastic. If I get anything higher, these are all, like, bonuses. That's default, bro. Bruh. Are you fucking defaulting right now? On your loans? Not cool. You gotta pay that shit back. Sponsored by defaulting on your loans. It's free money. You get to keep the money that you still have. Who cares about a credit score? It's made up anyways. Your parents didn't have one when they were born. Your grandparents didn't even need one to buy a house. Who gives a shit? I'm getting paid by Big Irresponsible to shill. That's true. Listen, man, I'd love to pay off my debts, but I have credit card debt from when I was homeless, and I have not touched it. So, I'm barely making enough to be able to eat and survive. So, this is what the sub sprint is for me to start getting ahead, ahead in life, so to speak. Oof. Well, hey, at least you got him forgiven. Eventually, I'll be able to pay off my credit card debt. It's not that much. It's like $4,000 or so that I still owe. But once I pay those off, I'll be fully debt-free. Thank God. I already paid off my... I only went to college for a year. And then I had to drop out. So I've paid off those college loans. Went to massage school, and 5 weeks before you graduated, the school got bought out. So I finished my course and got licensed and tried to call the new ownership in my loans, and they didn't have record of it. Yo! Free education? What are you living in, Europe? Damn, man. That's the hack. Go to a school that's gonna get bought out. Grumble, grumble. Paying for loans, grumble, grumble. I mean, honestly, if I did not have the healthcare I currently have, I would be fucked, right? And I'm on Medicare, Medicaid. Medicare is for older people. Medicaid is the one that I can use. I'm not yet in my. Whoa, that was fun. I'm not yet 65 or 67. I don't know when that is. Either way, I know they're pushing it back, and it's not. I'm not gonna even have any money in that when I get old enough. Yeah, I know they're trying to push it back to 67. But regardless, if I did not have Medicaid, which I'm very lucky that I do have, I would be absolutely fucked, right? I would be so fucked. Had a baby with no insurance in the US and paid a total like $4K at least, and then moved to Portugal and had a second baby and paid nothing. Yeah, basically. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm not going to be too doomeristic about it. I think we will be able to rise from the ashes through community support, but I would like to at least get some money to start funding like certain things and getting them going. I'm trying to work on what's called I'm calling grocery group. So basically, it's, you know, Costco, it's buying in bulk, essentially, and then dividing it up amongst people so they only have to pay what they need. Yeah, basically. Okay, so the whole system wants workers it can exploit. So it will do everything it can to get babies into the world that they don't have to pay for. Right? They want workers that are desperate and have to do what they say. But the problem is, they're running out of people to buy the things that they exploit these workers for, right? So it's starting to collapse to the point where there's nobody to buy the shit they want to sell. And we've set up an incentive system that just kicks the can down the road further and further until finally it all collapses, you know? So, God damn it, did I get another fucking message from my work? Let me check. Or is that the same notification I didn't swipe away on? It's the same notification I didn't swipe away on. Thank fuck. Alright. Jesus. Oh no, not again. Okay, that was just a spam email. Thank God. Oh, but welcome to capitalism, y'all. Welcome to the capitalism rant.
Left on the ladder.
Instead of remodeling old apartments, they would rather tear down a park and build a new complex with shitty materials and high. Yep.
Okay, this should be
gentrification, baby. We love it.
The doom, so I could really use something good here.
They're also so we have enough houses in America for everybody who is homeless in America to live in a house. We have enough houses. Now, unfortunately, they're all fucking McMansions, which we don't need. And they're all in suburbs, which we all hate. I fucking hate the suburbs, man. We need, I don't even care if they're apartments. I'm fine with duplexes. I'm fine with apartments. I'm fine with that kind of, like, smaller living situations, too. They don't. They care about us as numbers. And that's it. We are numbers, and we will be happy about being numbers until we die. That's the system. And if we're not the right kind of thinking numbers, and if we're not the right kind of numbers, that we don't look like the right... Yeah, you can't say deep throating. That's fair, Kim. Neither do I. But, I mean, that's what we are to the system at the moment. Unfortunately. What I want to do is, if I can get enough money off of streaming and YouTube and stuff, what I would like to do is set up a couple of local things, right? I love you, random citizen. I want to set up a couple of local things, right? So I want to set up a... I want to buy a house, right? Of course I want to buy a house. But I want it to have enough room, enough land in the back, for me to be able to set up... Yep, number 64985. Well, they wouldn't know our number, calling us out like that. They'd have to look at our arm. Sorry, that was a really dark joke. 6940. No, whoever has that number is gonna get fucking killed by the whoever has that number is gonna get killed by the jealous former stoners. Because they ain't got their weed no more. If only. Dude, if they had fucking... If they could put chips in your arm, that'd be so fucking expensive. They're not gonna waste that kind of fucking technology money on us. They have easier way of surveilling by things we already buy. Like, fucking, that's such a stupid conspiracy theory. Do you know how much money that would cost? Like, we have phones. I'm literally streaming to the internet right now. It's unneeded. You don't need to fucking put something in my arm that's expensive as shit, likely to break. Like, they didn't even want to give us the COVID vaccines in the first place, but they needed their workforce to actually survive. It's such a stupid conspiracy. 5G bullshit. We do, like, the government is watching us. That is something that is proven. We have proven that. But they don't want to believe that they're watching us in the way that the boring ways they're normally watching us. They want to believe it's some even bigger thing. Like, why? We don't need to go that far. We know that what they're doing already. It's not a secret. Like, fucking Christ. We don't need to come up with these big, massive things. The government is humans that are just as incompetent as us and hate people. That's it. Hello. Genuinely, I don't know. Like, exactly. I hope mine's a pervert. I don't know, mine's probably sick of me, eating shitty, fucking frozen, I literally will eat frozen, Uncrustables or fried Uncrustables constantly, right? I fucking love Uncrustables, man. My FBI agent's probably like, what the fuck are you doing? Stop it! Eat a goddamn healthy meal for once! Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. So what you do is you take it's like a pan fried. You put a little bit of olive oil in it, just to let it like slide around. You fry one side until it's golden brown. Fry the other side until it's golden brown. That will melt the insides. Give it like 2 or 3 minutes to cool, and eat it that way. Mine's like, come on, do something illegal already. God damn. I don't think it's 1-to-1. It'd be funny if there was 1-to-1, but they're definitely watching a bunch of people and just kind of call it. And no, now it's probably AI. Now it's probably AI. They probably fired those people too because they want to save money. I hope my AI is a pervert.
Lost money on that. Corrupted Hunlef, combat level 894, the final easy money boss of the run. It's only downhill from here. All right.
Hey, we're almost to 33 fishing.
I'm nervous,
Fuck
bro.
yeah.
What do we get? An armor seed would make my life so easy. Okay, that's still really good. 303k, insane.
Yeah, well, I think it was like 70% that. 30% of it the time it did work, but 70% of the time they had to go and check with humans. So, hello, people in, I don't know, what place are they hiring from now? I know, like, they're trying to hire from Venezuela, they're trying to hire from, I don't know, Global South. Somewhere in the Global South, they're probably sending the AI data that's watching me to verify by a human who doesn't really understand what's going on. Hi. I hope you can get out of that situation. You all should rise up and take over the location that you're at. Work together with your coworkers and form a union. Fight back. Fuck those guys.
I have to clear the Doom on Delve level 8. Every time I've done this boss, it's been with the best gear in the game, so I'm a little nervous to use a setup that's 2,000 times cheaper. Okay, after selling all the melee gear, we've got 2.6 mil to work with. That's pretty solid. We just made a lot of purchases. This is going to be 150k that I cannot get back, but I think I'll be using the Crystal Halberd for more than just the Doom, so if I can get past it, I'm okay making...
I have a story. I used to work at a company that was a third-party company that did social media managing for a bigger company that I can't name because I signed an NDA. But basically, when people would complain about that company, those messages would get directed to us through a program. We would have to respond with a link to the forums or whatever that is relatively tangential. Most of the time they don't work. We would send that message back to them, and then we would, if it didn't answer their problem and they'd get mad, we would escalate it to the next level. And the next level would have some access to their account and be able to do something about it. Now, what's funny is, they literally had a system that if a person had more than 15,000 followers, it would immediately go to level 2. Because they didn't want to have the smoke. They literally had an influencer automatic win button. It's like... And then there were days where, like, if an influencer got mad enough, we would have to, like, shut down certain, like, ats or whatever, because people would be spamming, their fans would be spamming and angry at us because we weren't helping their problem, right? And so, like, literally, we would have shutdown days because certain influencers who were so big were angry. And it's like, this is a fucking horrible business. I was getting paid $12 an hour. And we were the token American branch of this company, right? There were maybe 30 other workers at my station, or in my level, and then there were probably another 20 who were in tier 2 in this US branch, and then they had branches in like 6 other countries. And we were the token American branch, so they can say that they have an American company working with the main company can say they had an American company working with them. And it was absolutely awful. It was a horrible job. My bosses were fucking dicks, and they changed up the metrics we had to hit every month so that we never felt at ease. And they were taking away so much shit, like they kept treating us like we were children. One, we couldn't bring our phones in for security purposes. That makes sense. We couldn't bring in anything to do during the downtime. We couldn't go to any websites other than Facebook and Twitter, which were the places that we monitored. And we couldn't go and do like literally anything else. So what I did at the time, we couldn't bring anything in. We couldn't bring anything out. So what I did at the time was I made a text-based TTRPG that worked through our chat systems and played TTRPGs with because you could still use Google. So we would use rolling dice through Google for a simplified version essentially of D&D that was set in a post-apocalyptic world. And it was genuinely quite fun. That RPG was quite fun. And me and my coworkers eventually they found out about it and they shut it down. But I got like a good 4 months of TTRPG while at work. And so, fuck the system, man. Do what you can to make your time worthwhile, if you can.
Sacrifice. We've got our full setup. It's time to get over to the Doom. This is the best setup money could buy me. We just have to hope it's enough to clear level 8. This is why we bring the Crystal Halley. That damage, that's going to get us through quite a few waves. Crystal Halley has to carry. The Doom's combat level increases every level you go deeper. So at level 8, it's going to be level 908. So that's why we have to go all the way down there. Level 3 clear. Every time we kill it in that melee phase, we get some extra prayer and HP back, which could be the difference maker. My god, 3-minute level 5. I miss my twisted bow, man. Bodes well for how long 8 is going to take. Oof. This is rough. Level 6 clear. Nothing.
But yeah, so that's
we could get a unique here, but
it's hey, I mean, I am somebody who will constantly, as somebody with ADHD, I will be somebody who constantly has to multitask, and if I can't multitask traditionally, I will find ways to fucking multitask. Like, holy shit, motherfucker, I will do everything I can. No, we're on an ad break. I'll just play the video.
We can't even claim it until we actually beat level 8. I'm not allowed to claim, leave, and come back. I can only kill each boss once, so if I do see a unique I can claim, it's gonna put so much pressure on this level 8. Okay, 7 done. I used a lot more supplies than I would have liked there. I've got 4 brews for level 8 here.
Life's better when your stuff is protected under our roof.
Too many ads.
Playdate, you bring your A game. Ready to score? You bring.
I'll answer that in just a sec. I was focusing on. Okay, I'm not super online when it comes to U.S. stuff, but I heard earlier this week that Trump hasn't been seen in a few days, and there's hope that he's unalived. Do you know if there's any up? So it's been about a week, and his son has also not tweeted in about 4 days. Trump Jr. has not tweeted, which is apparently unprecedented. And they tried to surface a photo that he had been seen leaving the White House, but that photo was actually from June. That's all I know, and that's all I'm going to speculate. I don't wish death on anyone. That's a ring, motherfucker. Get your eyes checked. Thank you for the gold. In 6 minutes, he will be making an announcement. Where do we find that? Where do we see that? Where's the announcement at? Send a link to me in the Discord. Where do we find that? Fair. Please do. Please send it to me as soon as possible. It has been. Although I haven't heard his voice in a long time, I've been choosing not to listen to any of the shit he has to say. Oh no, I do it for my own mental health. I know for a fact that I've had spirals just by keeping up with politics and shit. And it sucks that I have to call it politics because it's like that's my life that they're fucking toying with. That's the life of my friends, the life of my peers, the life of my coworkers. Like I am so lucky that I have yet to be affected by this, but so many people that I know, well, I mean, I've been affected in small ways, but I'm so lucky that I haven't had major effects from this yet. I know for a fact some of my family members and some of my friends have felt those effects, and I want to do as much as I can for them while I can. And part of the reasons I've been going so hard on streaming, and part of the reason I've been going so hard at my job as best I can, even though they cut my hours, which is fucking annoying, is YouTube live stream link. Send it through Discord. I'm gonna open it. Okay. We're gonna watch this shit. I don't want to see the chat. Volume's on. It is Fox 35 Orlando. It's not muted, but nothing's playing. No audio is playing, so I'm guessing there's just no audio on the stream yet. Let me check. Hey, level 34 fishing! Yeah. I don't know how much I trust the source, but that's fine. We're gonna go to YouTube. YouTube! Thank you. I'm gonna see if anything else is...
Usually when older people get health problems,
okay, so... yeah. No, the audio is working. It's just not... there's nothing... okay. So we're just gonna wait. We're gonna wait till we hear something. Ah! 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 These motherfuckers. Okay, that's manageable. That's a manageable volume for me. Oh, what, the humming? How fucking long are we gonna do this for? What the fuck is going on? Is that his? Is this his fucking? Is this his fucking? Is that his heart rate monitor? Has he flatlined? Has this man flatlined? It's like a drone note. I should be singing a sea shanty or something. Okay. They don't have any. I don't have any off the top of my head, or else I would. All right. Time falls down. Life falls down. Tears fall down. Time falls round. Here lies those as they go. Days have passed. They fall fast. I don't know. I made up lyrics. And it's still going. Stuff still happened. Bum 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 bum. Oh my fucking god, what's going on? What the fuck does 67 mean? Is he the 67th president? Is that what it is? No. Oh my god, are they weekends at Donnying him? Ah! What is happening? Get a picture of the White House for an hour. And now we've got fucking 30 minutes. So far, it's been 6 minutes. 6 minutes of this. What is happening? Oh, yeah, it's cool. We're legally allowed to kill him. Nope, that's not true. Alright, hopefully this one's fucking better. Well, at least this one's silent. Is this one doing anything? Hey, Donnie. Knock, knock. This is regular Fox News. One of them will make noise eventually. Yeah, Kim, if you're a mod, you can send links. Him and Elon are engaged? Nah, they're too messy. They wouldn't get married. They're way too messy. Alright, when do I unlock big net shit? At 16, I can do mackerel from the big fishing net. At 23, I get cod from the big fishing net. At 46, I get bass. Okay. Caskets at 16. So once I'm out of well, if they show his legs, then maybe. It looks like some of their lawn's dying. They gotta get that fixed. Maybe. They got a couple of cranes in the background, some drivers going by. Yo, what's up, Ollie? Thanks for the alert. We're currently waiting to see what the fuck the Trump president has to say about the situation with space or something. So far, he was supposed to go on like 10 minutes ago. I don't see why. It's been on this. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. It's been going like this. This has been happening the whole fucking time. Not the whole time. For like 10 minutes now. This has been going. Huh. Weird. I'm fine with being out of that loop. I'm totally fine being out of that loop. Matter of fact, I prefer not to be in it. Or is it 6'7"? Oh, is that height thing? I think 6'7" is like a reference to height. Sorry, I was doing stuff. I'm stuff. Mavis, no! Y'all know that one?
It's okay. Hey, Dracula! Sorry I'm late. I was doing stuff. It's okay. I am stuff. Oh my god, Mavis, no! Aha, Jonathan, you are banging my daughter. Hey,
Jonathan, you are banging my daughter. I just don't want to get banned because like someone could say something bullshit and then 230. Haha, Elon, you are banging my father. Would Elon be the top or the bottom in that situation? I think they'd both be switches. I think Elon would be too bratty to be a proper top. And Donald doesn't know well enough. I don't think Donald knows well enough how to be a proper dom either. I think he'd want to be the dom, but he wouldn't be able to pull it off effectively, at least, or top even. And Elon would never want to submit, not openly at least. Yeah. Honestly, I think they'd just be toxic. They'd both think they're the top, and they think the other is the bottom, but neither of them would be any good at either of it. I'm just gonna wait on the Associated Press one. I'm just gonna leave this up in the background for now. Toxic Yowie. Yeah! I'm sure people have written plenty of Donald X Elon Toxic Yowie. Would it be Donald Musk or Elon Trump? Because one would have to take the other's last name. Clearly, that's how that works. Oh, I'm sure there's been hundreds written at this point. I'm gonna get another drink while I wait. I'll be back. decided to get some food, so give me a sec. It's still going. Alright. I'm doing a little bit of dishes, getting some food, and I'll be right back. Alright. Really? Oh no. It's really going bad, huh? Hot damn. We gotta calm the people. What'll calm them? Quickly, what calms the people? Ah! Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Why is it sponsored by the Hard Rock Hotel? What the fuck? Oh my god, this is too good. This is too good. What a good day. Even if it's just a bullshit, even if it's just bullshit, even if what he's announcing is just basically to prove he's alive, what a good day. Oh my god. Oh my god. They couldn't get, that's true, they couldn't get the Four Seasons landscaping. Hot damn. Oh man. Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh. How does this happen? Seriously, how does this occur? God, the current administration is so fucking incompetent. So fucking incompetent. Can't even do a simple fucking broadcast correctly. Can't get the president to be on time. Jesus Christ, man. Here I sit, in my desolate room. No lights, no music, just anger. Why didn't you just go back to the... New rivals map is FC Island? Jesus Christ. Let's watch something real quick while we wait. Why am I pulling up another YouTube video here? I have the fucking button. I did that on purpose.
Oh my god. Wow, double ruby. I'll take it. Oh, I screwed up. No, I don't have the damage.
You don't got the damage.
Oh my god, let's go. Oh, that was intense. Oh my god. Barely made it through that. I'm so happy that's over. I was a little rusty coming into this. I haven't done Doom in a while. And the final loot for 8 levels of Delve. It's probably going to be under 300k. I'm pretty sure this tracker's a little inflated, but I definitely lost money here. I probably lost like 150k on supplies just doing this. 7 bosses left on the ladder. We're diving right into a level 300 Tombs of Masket with an interesting set of gear, I would say. There's no time limit on this raid, so I'm going to take it as slow as it needs to go. Hopefully the gear holds up against an expert level TOA. A very long Baba down. 6 minutes Zebak. Okay, pacing for world record right now. This is actually a tough choice, honestly. I might take life here, which I would normally never do, but I think if I take life, I can guaranteed complete the next 2 rooms. It's just my food is looking terrible. I mean, do I really want to risk taking power and then just dying in the raid? I don't think I want to risk that. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Yeah, I don't have enough damage to skip specials, so I'm just going to be taking like 60 damage every now and then. Wow, that was incredibly rough. 9.5 minute Akka. Holy. This is going to be one of the raids of all time. Oh my god. We made it through. 12-minute Kefri. Wow, that was disgusting. It was looking really bleak there, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought it was over. I forgot this is our first level 1000 boss. This is a milestone. Oh, what a raid. Over an hour.
Oh my goodness.
Would be so beautiful to see right now. Nope. Okay, hopefully our regular raid loot is decent. I really cheaped out on the supplies. Oh, got a cache of runes. Oh, well, that's not good. Cache of runes. That's good. Nice. The soul runes actually just fully saved that. That's really good loot now. It's time to buy ourselves a little crush weapon. I'm so surprised this thing is so cheap. 112k. Vasani's Nightmare, level 1024. I do love this boss, but one mistake and you can die very easily. And we can't allow that. Nice. Pretty clean kill. Cudgel came through with no defender. I'm surprised. For 187 death runes. This is another one of those hit it big or hit nothing bosses. We definitely lost a little bit of money, but that's okay. We are down to the final 5 on the ladder. It's time for a solo Chambers of Xeric. I scattered myself a raid here. I wanted to go for a long layout to get as many points as possible. I can prep potions inside the raid and take my sweet time, so that's...
I'm eating mac and cheese with salami.
Now, normally I would never start a raid with...
Normally I eat it with pepperoni, but we don't have any, so...
as my food, but... This tile is a god spot where Mutadile basically doesn't attack you. He doesn't try to melee, he doesn't range. That normally would have taken like 60k worth of brews, but we saved ourselves a lot of money. Getting a ton of extra points at Ice Demon. Just spent a while cutting a bunch of extra kindling. Guys, I just can't get past this room. I don't know what to do. I just do not know what to do in this room. I'm just kidding. I'm farming points, baby. Yeah, in case you didn't know, every time you take a hit trying to pass Guardians before you kill them, you gain 40 points. It does have some kind of point cap, but it's pretty high. I think when Jagex were designing this room, they intended for one person to be a tank at Guardians while the rest of their team killed Guardians, and they wanted to reward the tank for tanking, but no one ever does Guardians like that, and it's still a mechanic. So I made 100 brews and just sat here tanking Guardians for over an hour. All right, we're up to 57k points. I'm just gonna kill this guy now, but our chance for a rare drop went from 2.5% to 6.5%, which may not sound like a lot, But hitting any rare drop from this raid would be just such an insane help on these final 4 bosses. Ugh, finally, dude. That room is a brick wall. Okay, all I have to do now is finish off this Ulm without dying, and we are in the clear. So yeah, I knew buying that Crystal Halley for Doom was gonna pay off, because it's also my best weapon on the Ulm melee hand. I'm doing a method called 1-0 right now, which does result in the slowest Ulm kill in the universe, but I don't take any damage. I just keep tilting his head where he can't see me. Alright, this could be huge. 9% chance for unique. 84,000 points. Ulm is dead. White lights. Oh, look at the regular loot. 1.5 mil in regular loot. Oh my god.
36 fishing.
So
nice.
Bad. Also, this was really lucky because I could have easily rolled pure essence here and my loot would have been 100k no matter how many points I got in this raid. So this is a great loot roll. Oh my god.
That's a real good roll.
That's so good for me right now. Challenge mode with my current setup would be a miserable time, but with the new loot I got, it was just enough to afford a zombie axe, an incredible upgrade for multiple bosses in the raid. The only thing I'm bringing here that I technically don't need is some runes to cast Vengeance, and that's because I think Tecton is going to be insanely slow without it, so I plan to use all my food on Tecton, and if I can just get to the farming room, I can make all the potions I'll need for the entire rest of the raid. Alright, Zombie Axe and Vengeance actually made that super reasonable. 4 minutes to kill Tecton. Not that I'm going for speed necessarily. Shaman's cleared. We've been granted access to the farming room. I'm just going to take my time at this point. I'm going to make as many supplies as I need. No reason to risk any kind of death. Well, you guys can probably guess what I've been doing for an hour and a half. I did it again. I couldn't help myself. I love Guardians. It's time for challenge mode Ulm, and I really hope I brought enough stamina. That's actually kind of worrying me a little bit. It is time to end this nearly 3-hour raid.
Jesus Christ, where is he? It's been 30 minutes.
What do you guys think? You guys on board with this? 100,000 points? Come on! No! Oh, we rolled pure essence. That's why it didn't even show up. That's unlucky.
Ooh,
I mean, hey, it's still a million
sucks.
GP. We have 3 bosses left, so everything counts. The final 3 bosses on the ladder. Yama, Zuck, and Soul Heredit. I spent basically every coin I had on the most disgusting mage setup known to man. This has the best bonuses for what I could buy, but wow, is it an eyesore. I have a whip as well in case I run out of casts, and for the Judge of Yama, you need 2 attack styles for him.
I know, right?
If I can
At least you get to sit and watch with me.
It's going to be a test of endurance, and it's also going to be incredibly expensive.
At least I am enjoyable
Really
and
not looking
cute.
good. I've done a full rotation around the boss, and I've done 6% of his health. We phased him, yes. Phase 1
I'll drag it
done.
back down once it's
I
live.
forgot my Book of the Dead, so I can't even summon brawls. I kind of screwed this up.
Thank you.
Okay, phase 2 down. Supplies are looking decent. This is very doable.
It's 11:30. I got 30 minutes until I have to go. Like, I have a hard stop limit in 30 minutes. Get the fuck on. Come on, motherfucker.
Oh, let's go, dude. Yama
Because I have to get somewhere at 1 o'clock, and I have to... It's noon in 30 minutes, and so I have an hour to get ready, gather all my things, and then head pretty far away. So, I, like, have to leave in 30 minutes exactly.
More expensive. I lost so much money on this kill, like an actual ridiculous amount, which is amazing timing because the Inferno is coming up next. I'm gonna have to spend every penny. I no longer need the Crystal Halley, so I can revert it and sell the Weapon Seed. Okay, I have 4.8 mil to work with. We definitely can't afford a blowpipe, and I've never done the Inferno without one, so that's comforting.
Sneeze.
Okay, this is gonna be the hardest Inferno I've ever done on the game. I spent basically every penny I had on this setup. The guide is just over 4 mil. I bought myself a bolt pouch for 1,500 coins, and it's not including the value of the bolts inside that pouch. All things considered, probably around.
He's late to being late.
On the dot.
He is.
The Hunter Sunlight Crossbow is going to be my main weapon for the waves. I'm only using the Dragon Crossbow for Zuck. As badly
That
as I
motherfucker's
wanted to
dead.
run pouch,
No,
it's
he's not.
3.2 mil.
I can't be getting my hopes
So
up
I
like
am
that.
losing a lot of inventory space just having my runes. What makes the
I wish no
Inferno
ill will on
significantly
anyone.
harder
I want the
with
government to
rune or
know that.
Dragon Crossbow is the distance these crossbows can
But
shoot. Unlike these two
at this
weapons,
point,
they
it has
more
become a
likely
meme, and I am
protected with
participating in
rune and
meme
dragon
internet
crossbows
culture. Y'all love that
can
shit,
reach
right?
Zuck using long range on
Alright,
the
government.
corner tile. projectiles, which slows down your attack speed.
Y'all named an entire department after it.
If the run ends here, so be it. It's been a really good one. Let's just do our best. It's the only thing we can do. I don't entirely know if this is going to be a problem, but I don't know if I brought enough runes. So I'm going to be kind of sparing on when I use Blood Barrage and Ice Barrage. Hey, we've got the Ranger coming in, wave 50. I want to try to hold on to like 6, maybe even 7 brews for Zuck because it has been a while since I've done an Inferno. I might need everything I can get. Oh, you just had to do that. I think we'll be okay. We can probably just out DPS before he digs. Yep, nice. Okay. I will say the Hunter's Sunlight Crossbow, it's no blowpipe, but it is not bad. We got a beautiful wave 63 spawn. You love to see it. All right, triple Jads. Let's see what the Sunlight Crossbow can do on these guys. And now we're just gonna take our time and heal up because I don't love my supplies going into this Zuck. I'm gonna need every HP I can get. Okay, Zuck level 1400. I have to remember long range on the corners. Have to. And then I can do a rapid hit from here. Nice. Beautiful. First set down. Nice. Okay, we've got Jad. Don't long range. Do not long range from here. I have to remember. We wait for the Zuck hits. And then we go. Okay, nice. We just try to do damage. Ooh, nice. Now we switch to diamond bolts for the rest of the run. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, that's it. Such a good healer tag. Oh my god, can we be a little humble? Oh! Damn, that took a long time. And a lot of brews. Gonna be 2 majors as well. So I'm not gonna be able to off tick. No. Please, Ranger. Oh my god! I'm gonna be f***ing sick. Oh my god, let's go!
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
This man's insane.
Insane.
That is one of the hardest things to do in the game. The Inferno is one of the hardest things to do in the game, and he just did it on super budget gear.
Was actually
this man is too good at the video game. Too good at video game.
That is the most clutch Inferno I will ever do in my entire life. I can't believe what just happened. I can't believe it. 1 boss left. I can't believe we got through that. We definitely lost a lot of money doing the Inferno. I don't know how much. I'll probably put it on screen in editing. The nice part is we have the Infernal Cape for the Coliseum, and there's a good reason I was very scared of Inferno, but not the Coliseum. I've got a little bit of practice with low budget Coliseum. Compared to that, this is about to be a walk in the park. I can even afford a Kraken Tentacle. I'm gonna have a really solid weapon for this. I'm not gonna be too cocky. I definitely won't let myself die, but it's just gonna be fun to play around in the Coliseum for the first time in a few months. I feel like for both Inferno and Coliseum, you do need really good muscle memory built up to just pick it back up after a long time of not doing it. I did not have a lot of faith in myself to get past the Inferno with the budget I had. I really was going for a blowpipe before getting in there. So having done that, I'm super proud of how this challenge has gone. And now I just get to relax with a Coliseum run. Uh-oh. Look who's coming. This should be a free wave 11. Okay, and my cat is meowing a lot. If it's even picking up on the microphone. If it picks up, I'll leave it in. All right, wave 11 cleared. It's time to finish this thing off.
It didn't, unfortunately.
1560.
Oh my god, dude! 6 minutes late to being 30 minutes late.
The ladder.
What the fuck?
Go, Dragon Dagger. Oh my god. Oh, well, it was working. Whatever. It's not a nightmare run. We can step in some sand. There we go. Soul Heritage completed on the PVM Boss Ladder Challenge. 1563, the final boss. This is the final loot from the Coliseum. Infernal Cape, Quiver, 56 total bosses complete. Only using the boss loot to upgrade gear. This was a very fun challenge. I had such a good time doing it.
Ridiculous.
I'm gonna remember that Infernal Cape for the rest of my life. If you want to see more stuff like this and more stuff that's completely different than this, subscribe, leave a like, and I will see you guys in whatever I end up doing next.
Travel can make you smell kind of funky, but aluminum-free secret whole body deodorant gives me 72.
What's with these questions, Hank? Don't ask me anything. I'll tell you what, Nicholas Patella, go yourself. Okay, all right. All right.
I'm Hank Green.
And I'm Brian David Gilbert, and this is Ask Hank Anything.
I'm Hank Green, and I think we can learn a lot about people from the questions they ask. Maybe we can learn more about them from their questions than their answers. So I've decided to invite people to ask me questions. Brian David Gilbert.
Hello.
Do you have questions for me?
I have more questions than you could ever possibly know.
It's really weird to start an interview show without asking people questions.
It is tough.
I have to fight it every time.
Yeah, no, it's good. And if you do ask me a question, I refuse to answer it from here on out.
Great.
Shall I go ahead and give you a question?
You can go ahead and do it, yeah.
Would you like
that? You can ask me any question you want, but those are the ones that you sent beforehand.
Yeah, well, I'll throw in a couple hard ones just to throw you off. If I was forced to eat a part of my own body, which part would be best, both in terms of nutrition and how easy it would be for me to no longer have?
Oh, why are you being forced?
We have already talked about how I'm not answering questions from you today.
I can't answer the question.
This is not called Ask Brian Anything.
This is important.
This is very clearly, you don't need to know why I'm being asked to eat a part of my body. It's happening, and that's all.
So you're being asked.
I'm being forced. The question says if I was forced to eat a part of my...
Are you forced by circumstance or by a person with a gun to your head?
What's with these questions, Hank? Don't ask me anything. I have asked you a very normal, simple question. Someone is forcing me, someone or something is forcing me to eat a part of my own body, and I need to do it for reasons.
Okay.
And then I have to do it. Which one's the best?
Well, if it is just that you need to eat a
yeah,
part of your
Schrodinger's
body,
president.
it's a
True.
requirement.
Yeah.
He's both alive and dead at the same time.
Okay.
Until you open the box. It turns out there's a cat in there.
That's it?
You ate some parts of your body.
Okay.
And you're going to digest those cells that were in your mouth?
Sure.
You're going to turn them into energy?
You understand that if I'm in a situation where someone is forcing me to eat a part of my body, and I tell them that, they're going to probably just shoot me, right? Like, this is a situation I'm being forced. Don't ask questions, Hank. I'm being forced. And I'm gonna come up with a cheeky answer like, well, I'm swallowing and that's cells in my mouth. They're gonna be like, shut the hell up and eat a part of your body. What?
So it's like a sauce situation.
What is a sauce situation?
A sauce? It's like a sausage situation. No, a saw, S-A-W, like the movies.
Sauce situation. I was like, the sauce of my mouth is a sauce situation? What are you talking about? No, okay, yeah, here's the thing.
What sauces are we gonna use?
Look.
Which sauce would you most...
Doesn't matter. Part of the body. When I'm talking about a part of the body, and if I'm like,
Oh
okay,
my
name part of the
God.
body, I'm not going to say the saliva in my mouth, which contains cells. I'm going to say a finger. I'm going to say an ear. I'm going to say
blood.
Blood, I would not consider a part of the body.
It's definitely a part of your body.
It is part of my body. It is not a
Let me
part
tell you,
of my body.
if you can get cancer in it, it's a part of your body.
I am sure that that's extremely important and personal to you, and I'm going to ignore that entirely. But I've decided to say that for me, blood is
There's an easy answer. If blood doesn't count, there's an easy answer,
All right.
which is a little bit of liposuction.
Okay.
And that's going to be a little benefit on the side because it's LA.
Yes.
Get a
I gotta go check something. I just heard some noise in my apartment. I'll be right back. Y'all have fun with the video.
I have been looking for that. Yes.
And then you don't have that under chin or that belly fat that you've so been disgusted by in the mirror.
So if you're assuming that in this situation where I'm being forced to eat a part of my body, they also could give me a buccal fat removal, and then I can eat the buccal fat, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some buccal fat.
And that why
And
would
then
that
you'll
be?
have that.
Why would that be most useful to me, other than the obvious? I guess,
Nutritionally,
really-
it's great.
Okay.
It's just fat. Like, it's good stuff.
Okay.
You eat fat all the time.
Right.
Fat's good for you. Fat's not bad for you.
And that would just go.
This would not be great. Like, if you needed food, like if you needed calories, this would be. You shouldn't do it.
Well,
this
nothing
way.
got
Because
knocked
it's
over, so
better
I don't
to
know
just
what the
leave
fuck
it in there.
happened.
You're gonna digest it.
Yeah.
You're gonna convert it into sugars, and
Okay.
in the long term, as you starve.
Okay.
And that will go away.
All right.
But if you're being forced by like malnutrition,
Yeah.
it'd probably be a whole leg.
A whole leg?
Yeah.
A whole leg.
I looked into it and
Is he at my apartment? That'd be terrifying.
I was like, probably like the left forearm, because like that's not useful. But a left forearm has 800 calories.
Seriously?
Yeah.
In the entire forearm?
And the whole arm. I was so disappointed.
That is disappointing.
So it's like a chicken sandwich.
If someone was to piecemeal me and then try to survive, one forearm wouldn't even get them their daily recommendeds, is what you're telling me.
And here's a wild fact. One of your legs, now you know one of your arms is 800.
Yes.
What do you think a whole leg, including your butt? Because butt is legs.
Including my butt, it's got to be at least like 1,500 calories.
11,000.
11,000 calories? From the, okay, so, sorry, 800.
Uh-huh.
11,000?
Yeah.
That's great. That's fantastic.
I was shocked.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I don't know why that makes me feel good. I don't know why I'm suddenly like, oh yeah, 11,000. I don't know why that, I just feel like it's a compliment. I'm sure it's assumed over an average of humans.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm taking it as my personal leg is 11,000
so many.
calories. That's great.
You're living the life.
All right, well.
Big leg boy. That's what they call him.
This is good. This is great.
I was wondering if once you room to your leg, if you would need fewer calories, like in the long term.
Yeah.
You do need a little less, but
That's
not
good to
much.
know.
Turns out legs on their own, if they're not doing stuff,
Seriously?
they don't need much energy.
11,000 calories worth of leg, and it doesn't require that much.
Doesn't require that. It's like sort of takes care of itself. All of the sort of metabolism stuff, like brain.
Okay.
The brain is the thing that eats up all the energy, man. It's wild.
So I should get rid of that. That's what I've been trying to get rid of. Okay, good.
Do you feel like you have a better understanding of your body now?
I have a weirder understanding of my body.
He answered a question.
Oh no! You've led me into it. I can't believe it. I need to leave. What was another question I asked you? I like it when I forget what I've asked because it allows me.
You're just very good and weird questions.
Thank you very much.
I don't mean to say that our other guys.
I mean, I have to leave. I'm forced to leave in 15 minutes.
I did. It was like every single one of these is a great.
I'm glad.
Easily slotted in this show.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, this one's a good one. I know that a Godzilla-like creature probably can't exist.
Yeah.
But how big of a creature could actually exist before it gets crushed under its own weight?
So I did not realize how big Godzilla is.
Pretty big.
Yeah,
Pretty big guy.
that's fair.
Do you
I
have
could've
like
too.
a feeling about this?
Well, depending on which
There's a
Godzilla
bunch
you're
of
talking about.
Godzillas.
There's a bunch of different Godzillas, and they vary enough in size. But he would, I would say, close to 20 to 30 stories tall.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah? Which
They're so
Godzilla
big.
were you looking
They're
at?
like, I saw a Godzilla that was the size of the Eiffel Tower.
Okay. And how big is the Eiffel Tower? I don't actually know that.
It's like exactly the same height as the Eiffel Tower.
Okay, that's good to know. I was afraid you were gonna like put it in kilometers or something, which would have also been completely useless to me since it's over in France. Who knows?
It's bigger than the Statue of Liberty. I'll tell you that.
That's good to know.
By a lot.
All right, yeah.
They gave us the Statue of Liberty, but they were like, we're gonna build a bigger
We'll keep
thing.
the special one
It's gonna
for
be
us.
way bigger.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
So the
Big man.
biggest animal
Yes.
is a whale.
Yes.
And that has all those advantages of being in the ocean. So it doesn't really matter how heavy you are in the ocean. You're not going to crush your legs because you're buoyant.
That's fair.
So you can just like be roughly the same density of the water. You can be whatever size you are without sinking.
Pokemon cards?
And so you have other constraints on you, which are mostly like the balance between taking care of your body
PCG?
and being.
I'm not sure what
able to
PCG
gobble
is.
up a lot
That's the
of
only thing I
food.
can think of.
Like if you are coming upon a great group of krill, you want to be able to have a very big mouth.
Pokemon
to
card
take
game
that on, and
is
that's
what
basically
I think in my brain,
like
but
a
I
big
could be
reason
wrong.
Why blue whales are so big?
Oh,
because they got to catch as many as they can when they hit those big krill
That's fair.
swarms.
Yeah. I didn't think about, sorry to get you off topic here, but I didn't think about how much mouth size would affect. Like, obviously, it needs to be proportional to the body that is.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Okay, yeah.
proportional. The blue whale
I
size
used to
is
collect
much-
Pokemon cards
much
until
larger
I
proportion of its population.
Yeah, that's
from the
we don't
Pocket
do
app.
like-
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I've wanted to.
How much do you think like a blue whale taking?
I used to collect
like, a
actual
giant
Pokemon cards,
swallow of krill feels
but
like
I had to stop.
I bet it's like, you know the feeling when you haven't had water all day and you know that you should have water? It's like you just yesterday read about how important it is to hydrate, so it's really on top of your mind, and then you also ran a mile because you've decided to get into exercising again.
But you forgot how that works.
But you forgot how it works. You didn't bring any water. This has happened to me multiple times. And then you go home and you sip like a really cool glass. I bet that's what it's like for the whale.
It's got to be great.
It's great.
Do you think like if we like gave them like a lot of curry spice, like if we curry spiced a bunch of krill, they'd be like, oh, thanks.
I think the whale, I think that would be the meanest thing you could do to a whale, is to give them one curry.
Is it not playing the audio from this? Have I been looking at a...
Spiced
Oh, no,
krill,
it has
and
been.
then they have to go back to normal krill, normal spiced krill for the rest of their lives.
Just like salty shrimp flavor.
And they're talking to the other whale friends, and they're like, I had the best meal of my life, and I know that I will never top it, and that's for the rest of existence. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's like that time I got upgraded to business class flying to France.
Yeah, yeah, and now you can't look back.
Yeah.
Now you're part of the bourgeoisie. Congrats.
Yeah, thanks. So, but land animals, they have this constraint of like they can't crush themselves. The biggest land animal we think was an Argentinosaurus. So blue whale, 150 tons.
Yes.
Big. Argentinosaurus, 70 or 80.
Okay.
So like bigger,
almost
heavier
half.
than I would have thought.
That's a lot.
And we have done some math on what bones can do, how strong they can be, and gravity, and et cetera, and like how, like all the stuff you need to serve a whole animal. And we think that you could get bigger than the Argentinosaurus.
Okay.
Maybe up to 100 tons.
100 tons.
Hi,
This is
Crafty.
way smaller than
We are
this.
waiting.
I don't have.
So, oh yeah, it's the new month. It's the new month. Give me 1 second. Is it starting? Is it starting? I don't see it on the Fox one. No worries. Welcome in. AP is showing it. Okay. We're in. We're in this thing.
Much more than that, and hundreds
He's
of
alive!
billions of dollars of investment, and that's billions because it can't be millions, it's billions and
Wild.
billions of dollars. Most importantly, this decision will help America defend and dominate the high frontier, as they call it. I want to thank Secretary Pete Hegseth. He's doing a fantastic job. And Secretary of the Air Force Troy Mink. Troy, thank you very much. Great job you're doing, Troy. This is such a big deal. This is one that everybody wanted to know. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I also want to thank Senators Katie.
Immediately, I don't like the way he's talking. They're not showing his legs, so he could be amputated. We don't know. We don't know. Well, he's alive. There's that. I can't really either. Let me go ahead and fix my, I'll fix the numbers in there. Alright. Give me un momento. Okay. So currently, everybody is at 0. Except for blue team. So that's 200 to blue Shigis currently. Yep. Alright, let me see here. Did green get fucked up? Oh, we got 1 T logos. Did I fuck up the green one? Hold on. I did. Okay. Now I've got it back to fixed. Alright, we got 200 and 100. Alright. Here we go. That's all back to normal, thank God. Holy shit, that took forever. And now we know he's alive. But why the fuck is he being quiet, is the question. Ha! That motherfucker can't resist fucking talking for... So, okay, so Trump was supposed to have a speech 52 minutes ago, right? He was going live after 6 days of not saying a thing. On social media anywhere. He was basically AFK, MIA, right? And his son hasn't said a thing in like 4 days on Twitter. I know he's live right now. Yeah, he's live right now. And people are saying that, like, he had his legs amputated, he was super sick, XYZ thing, he died, etc., etc. Motherfucker. He's actually just reading the thing, and he's not really ripping off of his notes. Motherfucker is ill. Like, I can personally say, in my own opinion, that I believe that he is ill, right? I believe he is sick. I haven't heard anything either, and they've been keeping quiet on purpose, but a lot of speculation is floating around the internet about what's going on. Either way, right? He's clearly alive, so... I mean, I don't wish death on anybody, so there's that. But I wish him a speedy resolution to his illness. However that may go. And I think he wants to get it over with as fast as possible, too. He's like an hour late. Hang on a sec. I got a text. I got 5 minutes. I don't know, maybe he's sick and rethinking his whole fucking life. I'll pull it back up. Fuck it. I can't stand his voice, but I will pull it back up. They're like, oh shit, I'm actually mortal?
NASA, Blue Origin, and SpaceX.
I'm waiting for him to fall over.
It is the perfect place for Space Command.
How much you think he...
I would tell you today.
How much you want to think the guys behind him, these two guys, are holding the belt, keeping him standing?
But the best place for Space Command is Huntsville, Alabama, because what we have and what it means to this country is going to be so important.
Well, yeah, they just want to save a shit ton of money
for this, and we look forward to building a huge Space Command and having the Donald J. Trump Space Command Center in Huntsville, Alabama.
Yeah, absolutely. Here.
Yeah, I know.
Mr. President, thank you. I'll be very brief here. I lobbied the president hard to put
He's got a shit ton of makeup on his
hand.
hand.
These people behind us, these Alabamas, are just too powerful and too...
These Alabamas?
Persuasive. And so it's in Alabama, but as Tommy said, this is exactly the right place for Space Force and Space Command. I think Americans ought to appreciate the fact that you can't win the battle of the future unless you control the skies. The cyber security, the communications, the entire infrastructure of the battle in the 21st century will be in space. So it was a visionary move in the first administration for the president to set up Space Force, and I think an equally visionary move to make sure that Space Force is right where it should be in Huntsville, Alabama.
Was he looking at his cock?
Gentlemen, anybody want to say anything? Would you like to say?
Mr. President.
What the fuck was that?
Another promise made, another promise kept. You think about it, Redstone Arsenal is critical to national security. The president said when you were the 45th president, let's do what's right for national security. And today, that's exactly what we're doing. It's not because of this or that. It's because it's right for national security. You think of the 21 categories that were evaluated to determine what was best. All indicators pointed back to Huntsville, Alabama, and Redstone Arsenal. We have the right people at the right place at the right time. Mr. President, on behalf of the people of the 5th Congressional District and all of Alabama, thank you for keeping your word. Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Anybody?
Let me just say, Mr. President, say thank you.
He keeps giving the mic.
Thank you for doing this because it was the right thing to do.
He also looks hella bored.
When they looked at all the numbers, Huntsville was the place to go, and like you say, it was unfortunately pulled out. Thank you, and God bless. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. Throughout history,
he's being so
militaries
deferential.
Has always understood that whoever could hold the high ground held the advantage. Space is the ultimate high ground. And what we're doing with
what is he quoting? Fucking
is absolutely critical.
Is he quoting goddamn
in that sphere.
Star Wars or some shit?
With what we're trying to do with the Golden Dome and missile defense to defend against anyone else who tries to enter that sphere. So thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you very much. Please.
Thank you, Mr. President. And obviously, national defense is a huge issue. And when you look at the scores, Alabama was #1.
Alabama.
For political reasons, it was moved out of our state. But, Mr. President, thank you for making priorities the defense and the warfighter and the safety of this nation. And in the big, beautiful bill, that Golden Dome will be
They want to do it because specifically, they want to he's trying. I think he's trying to force loyalty, and show strength. Obviously, that's every one of his announcements for one. But he basically wants yes men, and he's gathering his yes men. What the fuck is that hair? What the fuck is he wearing a Lego headpiece? Look at that. Does that not look like a Lego hair? Tell me I'm not the only one thinking that that looks like a fucking Lego hairpiece. He fucking slided it on and it clicked. Hang on. Where is it? I'm taking a fucking... I'm sending this somewhere so I can save it. There we go. Lego hair. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kim. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Just want to congratulate you. It's a very big deal. When you come out and when you leave the room, you'll see that we just, over the last few minutes, literally shot out a boat, a drug-carrying boat, a lot of drugs in that boat. And you'll be seeing that and you'll be reading about that. It just happened moments ago. And
a boat? What?
Great general, head of the Joint Chiefs of Staff.
What the fuck are we talking about? A drug boat?
Incredible, including what took place.
Sleep well, Vivacious.
Knocking out potential nuclear power for a long time to come. I think within a month they would have had it if we didn't do what we did.
Of course, they say that 7,000 times. I don't fucking care. What the hell, man? A fucking drug boat? We sent out a boat with a lot of drugs? I mean, he's riffing. He's back to his riffing ways. I got 15 more. I'm going to spend those, and then we're going to raid. So please stay around for the raid if you can. I don't hope for anyone's ill. I'm going to say that live. I don't want to get in trouble. We are on the internet where people monitor shit. So I don't want anybody to get hurt. I wish him a speedy resolution to his illness, whatever form that may take. Jesus Christ. Oh, I know, Yep. Yep. Mab. I got 7 more bait to use, so I'm just going to use those up real quick. And then we're going to raid. Please stick around for the raid. It gets you more points for your team. Matter of fact, while we wait, let's go ahead and look for somebody to raid. Let's check. Anybody I'm following on? We got Needs More Yellows. Fantastic. Could do Star Song. Haven't talked to Colin in a long time. I don't know. That's why Arya. Not very many people like that I talk to on a pretty consistent basis. So let's find somebody new. Let's go similar or smaller size. Exactly. Make it stinky. Uh-oh. This person says lesbian there. Could be fun. Let's check them out. Let's at least watch a little bit of their thing. Give me a sec. Let me finish trading with this dude. Okay, now I've got stuff for fishing later as well. Alright, let's go ahead and raid this person. They seem decent. Alright, be nice over there. For the love of God, please. Be nice. Be kind. I will see you all over there. I'm going to have to head out pretty much immediately, so I hope you all have a wonderful day. You know, all that jazz. Alright. Here we go. Raid time. Thank you, Dre. I appreciate it. I'm right about to raid out, but I appreciate you.